Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Life with Kimsey. Today I bring you a banger of a recipe. Today we are making Amagwinya, or you call this buff. But let me tell you something about this. I don't know what you call them from wherever you are, but I know that they are all over the world and they are called all sorts of names. But these are made simply from flour, sugar, yeast and milk, right? So some people just prefer it to be simple, but anyway, we'll get into that. Welcome to my YouTube channel Life with Kimsey. Please make sure before we get into this video you are subscribed, you like, you comment, and you let me know where you're watching from, and let me know what you think of this recipe, and let me know if you've ever tasted them. So do the needful, subscribe, like, comment and share, and let's get right into the video. So you need your flour, like I said, you need your sugar, right? So flour, sugar, salt. So I'm using pink salt today, but you can actually use any salt of your choice. And I'm also using my vanilla for that flavor, right? And I'm also using milk flavor. If you don't have this milk flavor, it doesn't matter. You can actually do away without it. Then you need your yeast and your milk, all right? So I'll list all these ingredients down below. Be sure to check the description box after this video. So today we are using 4 cups of flour, right? So make sure that if you are measuring your cup, you do not heap it, and that's it. And then you are using 2 teaspoons of yeast, right? Then 1 cup of sugar, right? Then you wanna go and stir that in together so that all the flavor, your sweetness and your salt, because definitely you have to whisk this before you go in with your wet ingredients, right? So definitely you always have to whisk this together. So if you don't have this milk flavor, actually it's not even a problem because this is just milk. If you have milk, that is proper. You can just use your milk, or if you have powdered milk, you can even use your powdered milk for Amagwinya or for buff. I don't know what you call them where you are. Then after that, now you want to go in with your wet ingredients. Your wet ingredients is milk and warm water. That's just your wet ingredients, and your vanilla, of course, just for flavor, all right? So like I'm using 1 cup of milk right here, and this is evaporated milk. That's why it looks more yellow and thick. And I'm also using 1 cup of water. So now this is 2 cups in total. So 1 cup is milk, 1 cup is water. So this is 2 cups. So what you want to do all the time, even if you're making like bulk buff or bulk Amagwinya, you just have to if you're seeing that the texture after you finish is too watery or is too thick, you can always add more water. And then if it's better actually if the texture is thicker than it's watery, because if it's watery, then that means now you have to add more flour, and then you must add everything else again, because definitely your things will not come out tasting the same. So this is it now. This is just 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of water, and I am so happy with this. And I'm gonna mix it until it just looks a bit stretchy and a bit elastic, and then you just already know that okay, now they are ready to be done. Guys, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Guys, please make sure you really subscribe to this channel, because you know what, creating content every day, like you guys know, I really do not disappoint when it comes to recipes, right? So the main reason why I created this channel is because I want to be dropping recipes back to back, baby, and because really I love you guys so much, and I really love cooking, and I always want to share my recipes with people, and I always hope you guys try them out and enjoy, So this is me now. I just keep stirring it and turning it. By the way, don't ask me about my weight, because I know that a month ago I was looking all snatched and everything, and then bang, I'm gone back to my boom shaka, right? If you know, you know. Anyway, guys, don't worry, I'm gonna start dieting next week. Okay, so now this is it. I'm going to cover it. As you can see, I'm gonna cover this for about an hour and put it in a warm place, and I just always prefer to put it in an oven. After an hour, this is what we have. So now you have to definitely always wash your hand if you're making this, because you know what, in fact, if you're cooking anything, just constantly wash your hands. And some people always think that using gloves in the kitchen is more. I feel like if you're using gloves, how many times do you really wash your hand? You don't even wash your hand. You just keep touching everything with those gloves and you don't wash your hands. But if you're using your hands, it's easier to just always wash your hands. So guys, here I was actually like, I talk too much. I really talk too much. I really do. So I wanted to really show you guys the scooping technique, and I think it's before now, and it's just like, because actually that's how you just get this shape. So what you do is you want to use your 4 fingers to scoop it, and then you form a fist like that, and then you just punch out. Then you just punch out the amount of puff that you want to fry, or the amount of amagwinya, you know. And so what happens is that it depends on how big you want them to be. Like you can see now, I'm showing you with very, very big size, and then I keep showing you also with different small size. So just always make sure that they are uniform. So if you're making them for your house, you can definitely actually like make them any size that you want. You can make them small, you can make them big, you can make them however, and they are so satisfying and really filling. Like they are probably like number one African best breakfast or snack, whatever you call it, you know. Like they are so nice and sweet and soft and everything. They really like tick all the boxes, and I really love this so much, you know. Like I'm trying to lose weight, and I've just been really like trying to stay away from them. Girl, I had to give in this craving today, you know. So that's why I just said, you know what, I'm just definitely gonna drop the video and show you guys how I make my own. So my own variation now, what makes my own different is because I add milk. So if you can actually like if you can access evaporated milk, you can actually like get a very nice and softer, tastier, and like evaporated milk just gives them a different texture altogether, right? So but if you don't have, you can actually use your fresh milk. You can use your fresh milk just for a change and try them out, and you really definitely come back with feedback. Guys, if you try any of my recipes, and please just always make sure that if you try them, you tag me, okay? Tag me if you post on Instagram or you post on Facebook or wherever, even on YouTube or whatever. Just tag me, please tag me, because I really love seeing people like just like, you know, duplicating my work and even making it more nicer or whatever. So, you know, we're all in this together. Thank you so much for always sticking around and watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, and everything. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys, because without you guys, I wouldn't even be here. So we are almost clocking 5,000 subscribers as well, and that is really something that I am so excited for, and really looking forward to that 000 on my YouTube studio too, right? You know. So guys, you can actually follow me on my YouTube, follow me on my Instagram, follow me on my Facebook, grab me on TikTok, because I post across all channels. And now what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to create different content for different platforms. So I know it's a lot of work, but I'll do anything for you guys, you know, so that we all keep getting entertained, and we all keep learning and everything. So if you're following me on Instagram, make sure you also go follow me on YouTube. If you are subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you also go and follow me on other platforms, because I drop it hot, baby, you know what I'm saying. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and we are towards the end of the video, and I hope you have subscribed, and I hope you will try this out, and you will just have this best loving, soft, fluffy, oh my goodness, guys, these you can finish, guys. I think maybe there are more than 30 here. You can actually finish all of them if you're not careful. That's how nice they are. You can't have one, you cannot just really have one. And thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.